this is part 2 of the story. So I went to the doctor's office earlier. I'm just like little saddened by the results, But I'm like, God is still good. God is still good. It's all good. Everything for God's glory. But I'm crying. I'm hurt. Like, damn, there's always something. I came in there because of the body pain. Still not sleeping well. Just, I go to sleep 6-8 hours. So I'm sleeping well, but I wake up and I still feel exhausted. I'm just so tired. And my whole body is hurting me. And I say, I'm just so exhausted. I'm so exhausted. Anyway, I get this result, and I'm like, okay, it's definitive because I did my part, right? The blood test, this, that. What's going on with this here? Anyway, and because if I'm going to be in pain and go through these new diagnoses, the hair got to look somewhat decent, right? So I'm like, God is still good. God is still good. I get a call for the medical assistant. My appointment is early in the morning. I get a call from the medical assistant, and she's like, you sure you did the blood work? And I said, yeah. I did the blood work. I did it 2 weeks ago. She's like, well, you did it within the 3-month increment. I said, yeah, I did everything that's supposed to be done. So now I get another call, like 5:30 from the doctor. And she was like, just calling to follow up from earlier. Everything remains the same. The fibromyalgia, I want to put you on medications. And she said, well, I'm calling to inform you that we can't definitively say that you have APS. This is the This is the autoimmune disease I was telling you about that possibly could have caused my heart attack, my mild heart attack. And we were ruling out in other videos, when you subscribe and share and like, it'll come up on your feed, right? So she calls me and she says, well, don't be alarmed. And then she said, I still want you to follow up with a hematologist and to go from there to figure out how he could help your situation. And I said, so what I hear you saying is that you cannot definitively say if I have APS. But earlier you said I had APS. And she's like, yes, but apparently I'm missing some lab work. Lab work was not completed. And I said, well, I did all the lab work that I needed to be done. It was on a referral. I gave it to LabCorp. They were responsible for drawing that blood, and they drew enough blood. So they dropped the ball. So I said, well, I'm really hurt by this because I'm still hurt by hearing this diagnosis. And then she said, yes, I understand. And I said, I'm happy you understand. Thank you. But I'm concerned here because I was told I have something, a disorder, and now I don't have it. And I've prepared myself and I've been looking at stuff and what I have to do. And I said, okay, I understand it's not your fault, doctor. Thank you for your call. But I'm really concerned right now. I'm really irate right now. This is not okay. And I said, well, I will take another test. She's like, well, you can come back to the office and retest. I said, I was just at the office. She's like, I know.
Get touch, baby.
Remember your power.